What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good start to your new year. All right, I definitely am. Made this beautiful purchase of this 2015 Repsol edition. I just want to quickly go back over something with you guys about why it is safe to have your communication devices and your GoPro and all of your wiring on the left side of your motorcycle helmet. All right, so as I was explaining, I said you have to picture yourself on a motorcycle. So now that I'm on my bike, I can show you guys a little bit more. Hopefully you can get it in your brain, the image in your brain of why having all of your communication and your wiring and your GoPro stuff on the left side of your bike. And now with the GoPro, I mean all of like your wiring, like your stupid mic adapter that we have to have. So thank you, GoPro, for not giving us the actual input into the camera. But hopefully GoPro will fix that one day, not having to buy this $50 huge mic adapter that we have to plaster onto the sides of our helmets to record audio. But anywho, picture yourself on the bike. Get the image in your head. I'll be showing you obviously in this video. Let's say you get a phone call or you want to change the song on your phone that you're listening to in your helmet. You don't want to lift your hands, and you don't want to basically lift your right hand off of the handlebar and the throttle to press one of the songs. So the reason why I said it was important to have it on the left is because you want to take your left hand off of the bike if you have to either answer the phone call if you don't have a Sena, or if you do have a Sena, lift your left hand up and keep your right hand on the bike to either press the button on your Sena to answer the phone call or change the song on your Sena or on your phone, depending on what's more comfortable for you. But the reason why you can take your left hand off and not your right is because on the left side you have your clutch, engage and disengage, and then you have your gears. Okay, now the more important thing is your right hand. Why? Because you have braking power on your right hand, on your hands and on your feet. And you also have the power or the ability to power out of a situation or roll off of the throttle and brake and slow down. Okay? Because let's say if you take your eyes off the road for a second, which you shouldn't, but I know a lot of guys do. They tap their phone or something to see if they have any notifications, and they look down for a second, and then they look back up and they're coming onto a car. If you have your right hand on the motorcycle, you can quickly come to a stop and squeeze the front brake and hit the back brake and roll off of the throttle. But let's say if you went with your right hand, all right, your left hand's on here. If you go to press your phone and then you look back up and you're coming into a car, all you have is your right leg. All right, that's the only thing you have of stopping and then pulling in the clutch, but that's not really going to do much because you're still rolling. And then if you drop a gear, all you're going to be using is engine braking power, and we all know engine braking power does help when it comes to stopping, but you're still moving forward. All right, you have no brakes. So that's why I say it is more important for you to leave your right hand on the motorcycle when you're going to do something, which is why it's important to have all of your things like your Sena and your GoPro wiring on the left side of your helmet and not the right side of your helmet. Because if you take your left hand off, you're still safe. You can roll off of the throttle. You can brake from the front brake and the rear brake. You can power out of a situation if a car is merging into your lane. That's stuff that you can see out of your peripherals and your mirrors and in front of you. You can roll on the throttle and power out of a situation. But if you have just hands on the phone or up by your helmet, all you have is the clutch, disengage and engage. You have no braking power, no power to power out of a situation, and God forbid a car runs you over. Or you crash in the back of a semi or something, and they don't see you because if you crash in the back of a semi, that semi is going to keep going. Trust me, I drive these things for a living. You don't feel anything except for maybe a big, huge pothole that the trailer sinks into, and then it will vibrate its way up onto the cab to where you're sitting. But that's it. So that's why I say if you're gonna have a Sena and a GoPro like I do in filming for you guys, make sure all of your communication, your Sena, is on the left side of your helmet. All right, to me that's very important. That's how us motovloggers out here stay safe while recording for you guys, while we're riding and talking to you guys and telling you about whatever we're talking about. You'll always see our hand still, right hand still on the handlebars rather than the left. Now occasionally, yes, you will see some of the guys with their left hand, but that's because they're using this hand to point to something or something like that. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Stay safe while riding. That's a good tip. All right, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. If you think otherwise, leave it in the comments below. Maybe you can educate me a little bit more on what I'm telling you guys. But for me, as long as I've been riding, that's what I say is a lot safer. The right hand staying on the bike rather than the left hand. So subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.